Okay, welcome to the Peppo Coin channel once more. Wherever you are in the world, happy Sunday. The title makes it clear that we will be discussing XRP. As a result, what we talked about last night has actually come to pass. You're reading the title exactly right, and now look at us. I'll go into greater detail about why I believe that the next 24 hours are crucial and why we should be ready. Thus, as we clearly began on Sunday, the market as a whole is suffering a double-digit decline. Regardless of whether you own XRP, Solana, Cardano, or anything else, the majority of the market is once again experiencing a double-digit decline. And once more, you're witnessing the market plummeting downward for 3 days in a row. Did I mention this to you at some point? If you have been watching my channel, you are aware that I was discussing with you all the possibility of us retesting some of these levels, and now we have it. Could the situation worsen as we approach the next week? And as I mentioned, the next 24 hours are crucial. We'll go into more detail about what I mean, but let's look at what's going on. With XRP down 9% over the past day, the price crunch sitting at $2.65, down 7.1%, and Bitcoin's comparative market cap below 150 billion, now at 149.7 billion, with the 24-hour trading volume at roughly $12 billion, $500 million. Guys, the amount of liquidations is through the roof at the moment. Therefore, just to reiterate, if you are engaging in leverage trading, you should avoid it. I can't emphasize this enough. I strongly oppose this. I've told you guys this thousands of times because particularly if you're new to the industry, situations like this might wipe out your positions or portfolio entirely. Thus, yes, just a constant reminder to avoid trading with leverage. Just a brief note though before we continue. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. Conduct your own research and due diligence before making a cryptocurrency investment. Given that Monday is quickly approaching, investors are becoming increasingly concerned. What will actually occur in the stock market? Additionally, the price of Bitcoin and other digital assets, as well as investors themselves, are under a great deal of stress due to these levies. Furthermore, many individuals are stating that, if the stock market remains sluggish, Monday will be a very intriguing day to watch how it responds. This, in my opinion, somewhat encourages you to be aware of cryptocurrency markets. If not, I believe there may be more downfall in the future. Look at these individuals, especially if there are more of these trading boards going on. It is not appropriate for us to take this lightly. As this trade war starts, the US currency rises to its highest level versus the Canadian dollar since 2003. You guys will think, oh, that's fantastic. While the US dollar is rising, the DXY is not. The Canadian dollar is declining, which is fantastic. We are not harmed by this. Yet what if I told you that things worsen because people aren't understanding that, if you impose tariffs on these other nations, those same nations will return with their own duties. Therefore, once more, this is not a little issue to ignore. This, in my opinion, may have an effect on daily products and the labor market. Clearly, it can affect the property market and cost of living. This has a far greater impact on us than you might think. Therefore, once more, they must find a way to work together and reach some kind of agreement. If not, I believe that both the stock market and the cryptocurrency markets may experience worsening conditions. Thus, once more, we must be ready for this, but I believe it will not last long. In my opinion, it won't last long because people will begin to realize that this is affecting not only US but also others all around the world, particularly the participating nations. Again, let's see what transpires over the next few weeks. The months ahead will be fascinating as we learn more about this. Please share your thoughts about this entire issue in the comments section below. But let's proceed, all right? Take a look at this. When cryptocurrency sells off, Bitcoin drops to $297,000. Monday morning is the most likely time for events to occur in the stock market. And once more, I've been talking to you folks about this. It will be fascinating to watch how the stock market responds to these levies tomorrow morning. I do think Bitcoin may drop even more if you observe a negative reaction from the stock market. I feel very strongly about that. We've also been very accurate about what's been going on with Bitcoin so far. I discussed with you all how Bitcoin might drop to these levels. I was actually discussing that with you guys. The 105K range, and I was being called insane for being pessimistic. But I said, what? Don't get too thrilled. I stated that dominance is still on the verge of breaking upward when it dropped to 56.6%, and more significantly, 57.7% a few days ago. Dominance is more than just pushing upward. All it takes is a slight decline in Bitcoin to start pushing upward. The end of dominance is near. As you are aware, we achieved a personal record for ourselves in November at 61.57%. This is getting extremely close, which is bad news for altcoins, and I would like you all to be fully aware of this. On the other hand, if you're looking at Bitcoin at the moment, then yeah, we have dropped to about 96500. Although there has been a slight improvement since then, folks, we're still in trouble. By no means are we out of the woods. Additionally, I do think that cryptocurrency could drop to 92.5 if it closes below $97,000 today, and the stock market reacts negatively tomorrow. Therefore, Bitcoin may drop to $92.5. The price of XRP and other coins may be more significantly impacted if dominance soars over the November peak. Now that we have it, colleagues, let's extract the hourly XRP charts. Was this the moment I told you? Tell me in the comments section below. Recent comments on my most recent update on CryptoZ have been really great, and I want to thank those of you who have shown gratitude for some of the calls I've been making. And sometimes, guys, it's so easy that you may make a snap judgment based only on the price, how the market responds. This is what I meant when I said that you should be very aware of dominance. Here we have it. XRP is still in the 23.6 fib zone, but if we are unable to maintain the support where we are right now, it appears that we may actually dip below. I want everyone to understand that there has been a significant decline in XRP in the last several hours. Going a little further back, yesterday you were sitting at $3. The price of XRP has since fallen 16.7%. I was discussing the 27th week since Bitcoin naturally dropped below 96.6 earlier today. We actually dipped below that. Dominance nearly soared to 61%. And once more, this will affect the price of XRP and the altcoin market. There isn't an exception. And now, if you're comparing it to an all-time high, I apologize, we've witnessed a decline of roughly 26.2% when compared to an annual high. In my view, could things get much worse? Yes, I do think that this might send the price below the 23.6 zone because, of course, if I'm thinking, Bitcoin's going to drop down to 92.5 and XRP is already pretty much on the neckline of the 23.6, what is the next major support that I should watch for? It should be around $2.48. There is obviously a substantial amount of support, but even a drop to $2.32 is not unthinkable if it doesn't hold. To keep an eye on, and I'm sure that many newcomers entering the market will be alarmed by this, what will happen with all of the optimistic news about XRP and the Ripple, as well as the significant partnerships and developments they're announcing and all of the rumors that are circulating, but that makes no difference. Not that you know that there is anything negative about XRP, it's simply fantastic in the long run, but you are aware that this does not imply that price action will have an adverse effect on the world economy in the short term. The price of Bitcoin, you are aware that it won't affect XRP. XRP is not an anomaly. It will undoubtedly have that effect, but in my view, it won't last long. Here it is. You are aware that we are encountering some crucial assistance. Here it is currently at $2.60. It's crucial to maintain the 23.6, but if we go below it, which we did a few hours ago, dropping to 250 for the first time